I hope that got you dancing. That's the Cat Empire. Hello, hello. We'll meet our Brazilian bird watchers in a moment. 30 seconds. So, Marcio Cunha, Raíza Satori.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's close enough?
Yeah, it's close enough.
There's been a lovely video put out recently on YouTube of a Tasmanian sea eagle being returned to the wild by Raptor Refuge. And it's been getting lots of hits in Brazil. Here's a little slice of it. It's Craig Webb from Raptor Refuge describing how they transport the eagles.
We put these sea eagles or eagles in tubes, and it's a really good way to transport them because they can't flap around like in the old days when we used big crates. And they can't get out, and they're safe and they're comfortable, and we can do it up to 2 or 3 hours. So this is a 20-minute journey to where we're going to release this bird, so these tubes are just perfect for this. It's a really good thing.
So, in Tasmania, you can get eagles by the tube. The reason that this video's got so many watchers in Brazil is the man who shot the video, Marcio Cunha, a Brazilian who's visiting Tasmania. Hey, Marcio, how are you?
Hi, Joe. Pretty good. How are you?
Good. And also with him is his wife, Raíza Satori. Hello to you too.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Now, how did you hear about Tasmania?
Well, I heard about Tasmania from my research in geoconservation.
Yep.
And the researchers here are leader in this field. So I came for study here, my PhD, part of my PhD.
So did you come here and you brought him, or did he come here and he brought you?
I came here and I brought him with me.
So tell me about geoconservation. What's that about?
Yeah, things like geoconservation is conserve the abiotic part of the nature. It's so important as a biodiversity. And here in Tasmania is like Central Plateau is a geosite you need to conserve and care about, or the neck in Bruny Island, or even our coast and so on. And it's kind of geology, geomorphology, soils, and that's it.
Now, what do you hope to do with that qualification? Is there something in Brazil you want to do with that, or do you want to stay here?
Yeah, my study area is in Brazil. Yeah, it's a state park there, and I wanted to study and give like inventory to the managers from the state park, and I came here to learn with Australia as they are leaders in this field.
Now, have you ended up doing a lot of bird watching with your husband since you got here?
Yeah, a lot. Every weekend.
So, Marcio, when did you become a keen bird watcher?
Oh, yeah. It's a long story, but I will make it simple, I promise. When I was a child, I used to go fishing with my uncles. So there was always the cormorant, the kingfisher, the hawk, and the snake. So that's where I started to know about the environment and birds and all the animals.
Okay then. And so did you know much about Tasmania's wildlife before you came here?
To be honest, I didn't even know that Tasmania was a state of Australia. But I knew that there was the platypus here in Australia. So the first thing, Tasmania. So it came to my mind, the first thing, the platypus, the caswar, also the incredible lyrebird. So here I am.
Okay, so which of those have you managed to see so far? Have you seen a platypus? Have you seen a lyrebird?
Yeah, I have seen the platypus. It was like a dream coming true because I remember when I was a child in school, we were studying about the platypus. So we have a different name in Brazil. It's ornitorrinco, which means bird nose.
Well, that's actually its scientific name.
Yes, correct. Ornitorrinco. Forgot.
Something else. Yes, there's,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
another word, as there always is. But yeah, I do remember that being the
It's
scientific name of
correct.
the platypus. Okay. Where did you get to see a platypus here?
At the Rivulet Park.
Oh, so you saw a wild one.
Yeah.
There's lots of Tasmanians who've never seen a wild one. Have only seen a wild one twice in my life. So it's very lucky to actually get to see one in the wild. That's a lovely thing. Okay, what bird watching have you been doing in Tasmania, Marcio?
Oh, yeah. I've been having a lot of fun bird watching here. So before I came here, I was already studying about the birds, especially about the 12 endemics. And we already been in a trip to Bruny Island for camping there. So I've been spotting a lot of species, and I already pretty much saw all the birds, the 12 endemics. I'm just missing two of them. I'm just missing the 40-spotted pardalote and the scrub-teeth.
Okay, well, the 40-spotted pardalote, Bruny Island is the place to do it, isn't it?
Yes.
You've got, I believe, because we have a wildlife expert who comes on, she said you've got to sit under a white gum tree.
Correct.
And just wait and wait and wait and listen out for them. They're gorgeous little things, so tiny. What's the bird you've been most excited to see?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was the white-bellied sea eagle that Craig and his team recovered this bird and released it into the nature. So it was a very amazing experience to get to see this bird from close, and this great momentum of seeing a bird coming back to his home, to the wildness.
Yeah, and they're big, aren't they?
They are.
Now, were you there when the bird got rescued?
This bird got trapped in a farm fence.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what was wrong with it? What needed fixing?
I'm pretty sure it had some wing damage.
Okay. And do you get to feed the birds? What's that like?
No, I didn't have this chance.
Oh, okay.
It was Craig and his team that was taking care of the bird for around 7 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And how did you get an invitation to see it being freed?
Oh, yeah. So I have my project in Brazil about bird watching. I produce videos about bird watching,
Yep.
the activity. So I had to. I was like, I need to know people. I need to meet bird watchers. So I started searching about the events, about projects. So I found Raptor Refuge. I was like, oh, this place looks pretty cool. I need to contact them. So I reached up to Craig and was like, Craig, can I volunteer in producing some content, some videos for you? He was like, yeah. So I had this chance to show my work and get to know all the birds there. So I'm loving it.
Now, what is the project that you're doing back in Brazil, the birdwatching project? How does that work?
Oh, yeah. My project calls BIRDCHECKBRASIL with the S. Brazil with the S. So basically, I produce documentaries about bird watching activity. Not only about the birds, but pretty much what's happening behind the cameras. So I'm pretty much keeping up with the same work that I was doing in Brazil. I'm pretty much volunteering, doing my best to keep this work here in Australia.
My guests have been Marcio Cunha and his wife, Raisa Satori. Thank you so much for coming in to talk to us, folks.
Thank you. It was nice.
Thank you so much, folks. Really appreciate it. So if you don't forget your camera.
Yeah.